Welcome back. Here we are in Macon. Some serious clouds overhead. Pretty nice day. Not too hot, but we're starting to get there. This is where we should be for this time of year. 80 degrees. Not much going on in terms of that wind. A dew point at 48. Nothing going on with our radar, but again, there are a few clouds that are starting to make their way into the region. It's not a bad evening at all. We'll finally get below those 80s once we cross that 8 p.m. mark, continuing through a rather warm evening. If you're going to spend time outdoors, might want to grab the insect repellent if you're one of those folks who seems to be the favorite of the mosquitoes like myself. And even though the levels aren't too bad yet, we go into the weekend, most certainly are going to be getting higher. Although the one thing the mosquitoes do like is standing water, and we haven't had rain. There's plenty of humidity and there's plenty of heat, so they will be out for that. And of course, they need your blood in order to breed anyways. 58 degrees for our low tonight. Some scattered clouds out there with wind pretty gentle from the east-southeast. The warmest spots will be around the 60-degree mark in the southwestern counties. Our cool spots, you've got Sparta and Sandersville at 56. But a lot of 57s and 58s as we get ready to head into our Friday, which we may be able to see the sunrise tomorrow, but it is going to be cloudy, all right? These clouds are going to move in during the morning. They'll be with us the rest of the day. There are going to be a few shower chances. I say a few. I guess the better word would be a couple of shower chances. They are not high at all. And that goes for all of the coming days, right? Tomorrow, Friday, or tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, they're just not very high. I do expect there'll be a little more sun as we get into Sunday afternoon than what this is depicting here. We do have some high pressure. It's going to be in the area, but just because there's high pressure doesn't mean it's going to be all sunshine and daisies. During the winter time, that often translates to that, but during the summer, you can have high pressure temperatures into the mid-90s and pop-up storms. That is very, very feasible, and that is something we could see towards the later parts of next week. But as for the rest of tonight and into the weekend, clouds moving in after midnight, it is going to be a pretty cloudy night. There's going to be a couple of shower chances as we approach tomorrow morning. If we are able to see the sunrise, it won't last long. It's maybe not going to be a full blanket as this is showing, but I would say we're probably looking at 70 to 80% cloud cover tomorrow and probably closer to 80-90% as we go into Saturday. So there is going to be a good amount of that added compared to what we've been seeing this week, but comparatively the rain odds with it most certainly not matching up. It's going to be pretty darn cloudy out there. It's going to be warm and humid, but in terms of the rain odds, they are rather low. Looks like we do get a bit of breakage Saturday afternoon, but you can clearly still see there are a number of those clouds staying there. Don't be fooled by the added cloud cover. Make sure to wear that sunblock UV index of 8, so we're talking about 20 minutes or so before you start to burn. And of course, without that rain coming in, the grass pollen levels are just absolutely surging right now. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. It's pretty low rain odds next few days, but all of them greater than 0. You know, maybe your city will be the one that gets hit with rain all 3 days. The odds of that happening obviously are very low, but we have a summer-like forecast next week.